Welcome back to Auto's Car, where we bring you timeless rides that define decades of automotive history, and today we take you back to the 1980s with a true family classic, the Chevrolet Celebrity Station Wagon. This car is one of those icons that represents the golden era of big family vehicles when practicality, style, and comfort blended together in a way that left a lasting impression. The Chevrolet Celebrity made its debut in the early 1980s as part of the GMA body lineup and quickly became one of Chevrolet's most popular mid-size cars, but what made it truly special was the station wagon version, because it perfectly captured the spirit of suburban America during that time. It was the car you would see parked in driveways across the country, the one loaded with kids' groceries, sports gear, and luggage for long summer road trips. The Celebrity Wagon was built to be practical, yet it still carried that classic 80s charm. It had the long squared-off body lines, a wide stance, and a boxy yet elegant design that instantly made it recognizable. The front carried Chevrolet's signature grille styling of the era, while the rear gave you that extended cargo space that families loved and relied on back in the day. Under the hood, the Chevrolet Celebrity Station Wagon came with a range of engines depending on the year and trim. You could get the 4-cylinder for fuel economy or step up to the V6, which offered more power for highway cruising and family hauling. This versatility was one of the reasons it became such a hit. It gave buyers the choice between economy and performance, something that was not very common in every mid-size wagon at the time. Inside the cabin, the Celebrity Wagon was all about space and comfort. It could seat up to 6 passengers and had a roomy cargo area with the rear seats folded down. You could pack just about anything into this car, whether it was for camping, road trips, or just a busy family lifestyle. The interior design reflected the 80s trends with cloth or vinyl seats, wood grain trim, and that squared-off dashboard design that has now become nostalgic for so many enthusiasts. Another aspect that made the Celebrity Wagon stand out was its ride quality. It was smooth, quiet, and dependable, making it one of the go-to cars for families. Reliability was key, and Chevrolet built the Celebrity Wagon to last. It was not flashy, but it was honest and solid, which is exactly why so many of them stayed on the road for years, even after newer models came along. Today, when we look back at the 1980s Chevrolet Celebrity Station Wagon, it is more than just a car. It is a time capsule. It represents family life of the 80s, the American suburban dream, and the era when wagons ruled the roads before minivans and SUVs took over. Car culture enthusiasts and collectors now look at these wagons as rare survivors, and many people who grew up riding in them have a deep sense of nostalgia. Seeing a Chevrolet Celebrity Station Wagon today instantly takes you back to simpler times and reminds us of the role these wagons played in shaping the family car market. They may not have been exotic or high-performance machines, but they were the heart and soul of everyday driving in America, reliable, spacious, and filled with memories. If you enjoyed this look back at the 1980s Chevrolet Celebrity Station Wagon and want to see more classics from the golden age of automobiles, make sure to subscribe to Auto's Car, hit that like button, and join us on this journey through automotive history.